put a link in the description, I believe. With a link to what's going on. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't know if there's like a chat bar. Sweet, we got some viewers in here. Is there like a chat room? And if there is, where do I see it? Okay. Somebody go into the chat. Is there a chat open? And if so, please chat into the chat, like type stuff into the chat so I can see if this is working. Group chat. Boy, that might just be. There's got to be a way to see. There's got to be a way for you guys to chat with me, obviously. This is failing. I'm failing at this miserably. Shit. I should have looked a video up on that. God damn it. That might be some of you texting me right now. Okay. Let me think. How would this work? Oh, okay. Let me think. How? All right. I have you guys. Okay. Let me get caught up. Sorry about that. Jennifer, yeah, it's working, Jenny. I had to figure some shit out. Sup, Ryan? Okay, Lieutenant Dan is here. SG Spazio, Ray Sunshine. A whole bunch of people are here. Ryas, Jenny Simon, Ryas again. You love my video. Thank you, man. I love your praises. Thoughts on Antarctica? It's very cold down there, Samantha. If you do visit, bring a jacket. Okay, I think I'm still working. So yeah, you guys can join in on this, I believe, if I did this right. Maybe. No, that's probably not the link. Maybe this would work here. Yeah, if anybody wants to come in and talk with old Ryan, feel free. I'm going to try to put a link. Does that work? Yeah, if you want to talk to me, that's the link, I think. This is all like technical stuff, man. Yeah, Jason Smith, that's a good point. Watching you on cam while you're taking a crap or beating off or changing. Bunch of old creepy perverts, really. Okay. Let's see if Jenny has messaged me on my phone. Oh, yeah, she has. I'm there. Seems to be working. Yeah. Fell asleep. I didn't make tacos for dinner. I love tacos. Slope. Somebody's in here, I think. I'm networking through 23 different social deals here. Slope. Can you hear me? Yeah. Let's see. Invite people. Trying to learn this blasted program. Screen share. Ah, fuck that. Hey, Ryan from PizzagateGear.com is here. Sweet. I'm trying to figure out how to like get the link for this fucking thing to invite people. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, guys, let me try this here. It's only 10 o'clock here, Ryan. It's not that late, but I know it's a lot later where you are. I can take calls. Yeah, if you click on that link up there, bro, I'll put it in here again. Yeah. Yeah, you just click on that link and you'll be in my hangout or whatever. I can take calls. Yeah, if you click on that link up there, bro, I'll put it in here again.
Yo.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just click on Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, if you click on that link up there, bro, I'm getting an echo.
Oh, it's coming from my mic. I'll mute it.
Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Hopefully people are seeing you online live now. Like,
let me turn off that.
Battery
Put my headphones in. Oh, boy.
I can't promise that everybody's seeing you. Sweet. Hopefully people are seeing you online live now. Like,
turn off that.
Oh
boy. Oh, now I can't mute my YouTube. There we go. Okay, I closed everything. I just have you up on that.
All right. Sweet. Some that might be Black Conservative Patriot guy.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, looks good.
Sweet. This is
interesting. This is a cool system.
Yeah, it really is.
I'm not Sergeant Spazzo guy. It's nice to actually chat with you at least for once.
This let's see. No, that's not it. There's some way where you guys can be seen, because I don't think you guys are being seen by the audience right now.
Oh, we are. Interesting.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you were seen. Do you guys know how to use this program?
You talking about the Hangouts?
Yeah.
I've never done it before. Was it an open invite or were you having someone on?
Yeah, it's an open invite. I'm gonna try to get about 15 people in here.
Sweet.
Just let chaos ensue.
Open invite or? Yeah, it's an open invite.
Dang it! I just saw a button. Screen share or something like that.
Yeah.
My God. You guys have anything interesting to talk about?
Yeah, I got something.
Take
What's your
over the
thoughts
show,
on,
man. You should take over the show and I'll just
actual
tinker.
thoughts on, what was that?
You should take over the show and I'll just tinker.
Well, I got some interesting thoughts on Snowden here. This last little while, he's had some pretty interesting interviews. Watching them, some pretty long talks on the things that have been happening out in Europe. It's been interesting points that he's been breaking up. Just with the mass surveillance that they have, as well as coming out into Canada, how we have lots of I'm blanking on the name of it. It's a detector where it picks up your phone's cell phone tower. And it acts as a cell phone tower, and it bypasses it. Goes into their hands first, so they can see the metadata and all that. Blanking on the name. I think it's Stingray is what it's called. And they had a whole bunch of them out in Ottawa. Just like right around the Parliament buildings, as well as out in Europe by their Parliament buildings. It just was kind of interesting that no government agencies have been opening up to it as to who it is.
This is in Canada?
I think I put you on the big screen. Hopefully I didn't dismic you. Uh-oh, did I just...
Looks like you...
oh, there we are. I just muted you. Sorry, dude.
Oh, no worries. We must have clicked that at the same time because I clicked it back.
Oh,
and it on. Yeah, that was in Canada. Out in Canada and in Vancouver, as well as out in Ottawa, they had been finding a whole bunch of these Stingray metadata collectors, which just act as a cell phone a cell phone tower to any other buddy's cell phones. It's just, yeah, it's kind of interesting how no actual agencies have been saying that it's them. Obviously, no wants to admit to it.
Okay, so no one's admitting to it. So Snowden announced this or broke it?
Yeah, it was Snowden in one of his interviews recently. I can't remember which one it was. It was like an hour-long interview with trying to think. It wasn't anybody big name that was interviewing him that I at least knew.
Okay. At this point, it becomes just another evidence of what we've already known has been happening for a while. Especially in Europe, they've been conditioning their people to be spied on and have Big Brother watching for a long time. Even a couple of years ago, I was surprised at how many cameras in Holland, England, Belgium, every country I went to, you're being looked at 4 or 5 cameras at any given time. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, it's kind of a scary world that we're starting to live in now. everything that you do is can be held up against you at some point.
Sweet, Ryan made it.
Oh, awesome. You know, I gotta go back here for a second. I'm gonna take my pup out for a walk. She's whining like crazy.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Put Ryan on, dude. I'm gonna present you to everyone.
Hey, I got here just in time for the smoke break, I guess.
Oh, this guy's in his garage. Holy shit. This guy's so hardcore. This is like a perfect metaphor for like the info warrior or like truth warrior. He's in his garage late at night while everybody's asleep. Let's see here. Oh shit. How do I?
Your pizza gear, right? Pizzagate gear. Love the shirt.
Yes, sir. I'm Ryan, man. What's up?
Hey, BCP, sort of Patriot.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
Man, so I got called out today at Starbucks for writing Pizzagate on the bathroom wall.
Huh? But you didn't do it, I'm guessing.
No, I definitely did do it. But I'm not like vandalizing. I wrote on like the metal toilet paper part, so it's like easily wipeable. But it was pretty embarrassing.
Oh, sweet. So it's actually working now. Cool. Okay, so everybody's up on the feed, it looks like. This is awesome. Okay. Now. How do I do this?
I didn't realize this was the format. I thought it was something audio or something. I had no idea it was like a Skype group
Yeah,
call.
you can turn your camera off anytime. You know, if you want to keep the ladies from getting too excited. There's only so much sexiness they can handle with all these good-looking guys around here.
I'm having fun as a surprise. I didn't. Thanks for the shout out, Ryan. I appreciate that. And
Yeah, no problem.
That was a pleasant surprise when I saw that notification.
Yeah, I've been actually meaning to do it for a while, but busy guy.
Hey, no worries.
So, did you guys see the video I just put out about the biggest child porn bust in history?
I was watching it when I got a notification of this, so I jumped on this.
Yeah, it was a guy. His name is escaping my mind, but he was from Illinois, and he moved to the Philippines specifically to produce this stuff. Nice, Ryan. To produce this child porn. And he had, I think it was 7 hard drives full of this stuff, which is crazy to think about because, like, all the information, like, I have videos upon videos and videos stored on my computer, and it's just like, you know, that much of the memory. So I don't know how much stuff that is. It's really gross and disturbing, though.
Was he hosting as well? I mean,
yeah. Apparently they'll do like live streaming, like webcam models do, but.
I want these guys buried under the freaking jail.
Yeah.
My patience is wearing thin. Jeff Sessions, get to it, please.
Yeah. I think we should end the war on drugs and start a war on pedophiles.
You end the war on drugs, you end so many problems that come along with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you open up a lot of resources to work on actual real crime too.
Yeah, Mexico starts being our friend again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but we lose our friend Big Pharma.
That's a good point. Maybe we shouldn't legalize.
Where's everybody from?
Right.
I'm in Southern California.
Or Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
Oh yeah.
Where are you from, Rye?
Originally Louisiana. I'm in Galveston, Texas.
How about other Rye? Where are you from?
Sorry.
Hey, you guys can hear me?
Yeah, you have great volume and yeah.
I'm from the Midwest.
I'll put you on the big screen. You'll be a star.
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Illinois.
Okay.
How about you, Ryan? I never caught
I'm
where you were
from Washington State, Pacific Northwest.
Oh, nice. Okay. I've traveled down there quite often.
Are you in BC then?
Yeah, I'm up in Kelowna, just kind of the interior.
I love your video,
probably,
man.
Okay.
where you've probably heard there's a bunch of flooding going on right now. Oh, here.
I didn't hear that, but
Apparently it's the largest flood that we've had in over 200 years. Like all our lakes and creeks and everything are just like over capacity. And
really?
Yeah, we're about to get pummeled by another 50 centimeters of rain in the next
program. I never knew about this.
Yeah, I did a gal that's in here, Jenny Simon, she asked me to come on a live stream. What the heck?
What's Sergeant's name? Are we all Ryans in this?
Yeah, there's 3 Ryans here.
That's pretty awesome.
My name.
Asked me to come on the live stream. Betty Keller, I am north of Seattle. Anyway, so I went to Jay Noir and like 4 or 5 other guys. They were talking about there's they kind of get into fractional reserve banking, and they were talking about the whole concept of setting up like an independent community news network, which I thought was really interesting. But yeah, so that's how I found out about this program.
Oh, this is actually what the program's supposed to be like?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like a beta test of it.
For me.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm getting a little feedback from somebody's mic, I think.
Have you stayed in contact with Jay Noir?
Not really. I kind of got back in contact with him last night.
That Jay Noir guy, he seemed like he didn't have all of his shit in a row.
Shit in a row?
Yeah, he didn't have his shit in a row. He went into this blind.
Yeah, I think he maybe shot the gun on a couple things that he reported on a little bit.
I've been guilty of that.
Yeah, me too. I've put stuff up and then looked at something and had something wrong, or realized that was probably slander and deleted the video.
Smart idea in these times.
Yeah.
Lawsuit.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you getting sued for freedom of the press? Are you allowed to?
What was that?
Being on YouTube, are you freedom of the press?
Yeah, I think there's some of that, but
gray area.
Yeah, definitely.
Depends on how much money's in your bank for you to back the lawyers with.
Yeah. Getting sued wouldn't be very much fun. Just going to court in general, I would rather not ever go to court in my life if I can avoid it. So I've been to court for a parking ticket or whatever, or a speeding ticket. That's about it. And that's how I'd like to keep it.
Oh, you're pretty lucky.
Yeah. Very. I definitely haven't been in trouble, but I've been to the courts quite a few different times. For other people.
Once the court system has their claws in you, they fucking drain your money. They're like vampires.
Bureaucratic than anything.
I've heard that. I've heard that, especially with like, whoa, what the fuck is that?
That was pretty trippy on my screen.
Well, thank you for letting me experiment on you guys.
No problem. This is pretty cool. You planning on doing this a little bit more often?
Yeah, this is really cool.
Yeah, I think this is the future. What the fuck? Yeah,
is that just a bunch of screens opening up?
Yeah, I hit share screen and just went into infinity. Okay.
Is there a limit to the amount of people you can have in the rooms?
I think there is, but I think it's a pretty high number, surprisingly. Yeah,
I'm going to exit here in a little bit. I need to get down.
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I didn't either. Oh, I think you needed
Hey, Ryan, are you ever available in the...
All chaos is breaking this. This is why I want to get 15 people in here, so just go nuts. Yeah, I don't have anything to talk about, guys.
Julian Assange. What's your true thoughts on that guy? I'm kind of leaning to the point that I feel that that man has been taken, and he keeps on being shown on little clips, but there's lots of CGI effects that go into it that I've noticed that have been altered.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts on him? You think he's is in his own hands, or sorry, in good books, or is he in somebody else's hands right now?
I assume he's in it. He's okay. I think that I don't know. I'd have to. People come up with lots of theories on the internet, so
Yeah,
so I have to have a lot of evidence to.
fair enough.
It is suspect that
No, he's not.
there's something going on there. There's something suspect. The simple fact that
No,
he hasn't been he hasn't come out. He hasn't followed his regular
it's
protocol.
not CGI.
Well, what's your thought on the whole idea how that literally the day after that he was supposedly being taken, that his cat was actually photoed with wearing a freaking tuxedo in his front window? I mean, that's one little small thing, but you go.
Well, that's probably just boredom.
Sound like
Don't
an
talk
idiot.
over people. He's trying to do something.
Great point.
That's boy, he's like confined to one room. Yeah, I would be doing way weirder shit than that. Let me
Right.
tell you.
I mean, I saw that the guy, watching him come out for several years before all this recent stuff has happened with him, he would always come out in public, like in the public's eye.
Mm-hmm.
Every single thing since has been behind a camera.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all been, for the most part, been larger news corporations or larger names
Mm-hmm.
interviews with them.
Yeah, until I saw something that was really definitively like clear that I'll have to assume that that's him, basically.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But
Did you see the one video though where his like collar kept it's like collar kept messing up and his tie would mess up? I think there was something else.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, like lots of people have said that could just be the rendering of the video, and I mean, I've worked in I've done some video graphing, especially with Lightroom sort of stuff, uploading videos, not to YouTube or anything, but I mean, I've definitely never seen any of that shit happen to any of my high-end
I've never seen
videos.
that specifically. It was strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, that interview could look like it could have been like
Their YouTube open. Somebody's got an echo thing going on.
yeah. Who's the guilty party?
It was strange.
Right.
Yeah, that interview could look like it could have been. It was right.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
You're on restriction.
Mute me or close the YouTube page, and it won't do it anymore, or mute it.
There we go. Oh, I think I'm unmuting while he's unmuting. There we go.
Yeah, so that happened to me too.
I can still hear us.
You're on restriction.
Oh, you're getting muted again.
You're throwing that one back at you.
Yeah, you're muted again. Oh, jeez. Yeah, these things are a little bit finicky.
Definitely. Was that a Hannity interview? You remember the one that you were talking about with the collar?
The one I was thinking of was the one before that. It was a British guy.
British guy.
British
Oh
guy.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
That one
I
actually
remember
looked like they tried to I don't necessarily think there's anything nefarious going on, but it did look like he probably wasn't there for the interview, like the way they filmed it, because they never actually showed a shot of the two of them.
The timing of that interview was like at the height of Assange being missing, and that was kind of like his proof that he's still around. He did this interview. It may have been the second interview after that, but the timing of that and that stuff happening was just really weird.
Trying to meet the public eye, like just to provide the proof of life to the followers that wouldn't realize that he would probably be showing up in person.
Yeah, but I hope he's not taken.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's.
I just remember seeing it was a long Reddit post about it where there was a whole bunch. Or no, it's 4chan one. I know 4chan is always bad to go towards, but there was some of them where they were showing everything about how he was taken from the embassy there, put into like a van. There was a little video clips, stills taken from that. Not to mention, at the same time that all this was happening, there was video evidence showing that all the towers in that area, like there was no cell receptions to anywhere in that area. So I don't know. To me, there was a lot of weird things happening that night that he was supposedly taken. High police presence in the area outside of the embassy, like around the perimeter type idea. That's just interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if we, kind of judging by what they have or haven't released since, too, I wonder.
Well, they're playing a game of rabbit holes right now. It's this whole thing about this Vault 7 shit. They were playing that game for like 2 months, and that whole the Scandinavian Anonymous came out for a while saying that all these things are going to be released about Vault 7 stuff. And WikiLeaks has never done anything like that before, where they've done mysteries and shit like that. There was just a lot of weird things going on, and at that same time, then they were bringing out the whole idea about the new planets and all this sort of shit.
Yeah, the WikiLeaks did though start marketing themselves kind of as a little bit more as a business. I remember before they released Podesta emails, I think they had like a whole like press conference thing, and they talked about it for a couple hours. And I remember because Alex Jones was on live, and he was like freaking out, just release the emails, we gotta release them, we got black helicopters flying everywhere, release the so but they kind of did the whole thing, and then Julian Assange was like, I want you to buy, like he came in and spoke, and you thought he was going to drop some big nuggets, and he's like, okay, I want you to buy my book and do da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it could be some of that too.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. More visitors to the page, get a few extra bucks in the pocket of WikiLeaks.
Exactly. I actually fell for, or I didn't fall for it. I went and bought a WikiLeaks T-shirt, so it worked on me.
Yeah, psychological stuff has been working behind the doors of WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks is one of those organizations like you should support no matter where you stand politically.
Yeah, absolutely. Letting things out, like how they've been actually letting things out in the past has been amazing, especially with the Chelsea Manning stuff when they helped her out. It was kind of some interesting things about behind what's happening actually out in the war fields or in the war zones.
Yeah,
absolutely, still probably does happen to today.
Yeah, definitely. I forgot. There's people commenting in the room. If you guys have any questions or topics you want to talk about, throw it out there, because I came even more unprepared than I normally am, which is really unprepared.
My fantasy baseball team is struggling. If you have any tips on fantasy baseball, waiver wire deals,
a walk is as good as a hit. That's my piece of advice. They both get you to first base. I mean,
I'll jot it down.
Okay. Well, I'm getting divorced. We can talk about that.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, shit.
That's kind of a good thing.
Too much.
Fair enough.
Too much YouTube fame.
Going down the rabbit hole, and
Yeah, no, I think it's too much wanting to be too independent slash wanting to be free slash wanting to be alone. I don't think I ever want to really be in a like serious, committed, like living together situation, you know?
Yeah, that's tough. It's really tough living with somebody.
Yeah.
Especially, it's tough. I'll just say that.
Yeah. It is very tough.
Trying to be really safe right now.
Right. To me, being safe up in Canada is smoking weed, but going for the general safety meetings. You guys still do that down there in the Pacific Northwest, Ryan?
Smoke weed? Yeah.
Good man.
Plenty of it in here. Plenty. Legalizing weed has been a godsend. I could talk about something politically that's not my divorce. That was a buzzkill. So
Lately.
So people are like upset with Trump firing Comey. And no matter, let's say Trump is colluding with Russia, which I don't think he is, but let's say he is, right?
Yeah.
If Clinton had been elected president, she would have been president when Comey would be investigating the Clinton Foundation, et cetera. My fear here is that the executive branch has grown so powerful that it almost needs to be divided up into 2 or 3 new branches of government almost. Like to me, it doesn't make any sense. Like the guy that hires and fires you is the guy you're investigating. Like, if I was doing shit that I knew was illegal or corrupt, I would just start firing agents that I know are gonna rat me out. Like it doesn't seem really that independent. It doesn't seem independent enough.
Sorry, that just instantly made me think of his comment that he made towards Rosie O'Donnell today on the Twitter.
What was it?
It was he quoted her back in last year saying that Comey needed to be fired.
Yeah. All the Democrats were calling for him to be fired.
Yeah.
I think we've all at one point said "fuck James Comey."
Yeah.
In the past 8 months,
he doesn't do his job.
Yeah, he's fuck him.
He never did anything.
No, he really didn't. And he got caught lying, Congress.
But it's funny though, because the left hated him when the investigation was open, and then the right hated him when the investigation was closed. You know?
Yeah.
And same with WikiLeaks. If you look back when WikiLeaks exposed all the war crimes in Iraq, you know, the left loved WikiLeaks, and then the WikiLeaks attacks the left. And all I see is a fucking chess game. I see a paradigm. I don't think there's a difference in either branch. I really don't. I had a lot when he did that airstrike on Assad. It seems like he's just doing what the left wants. But I don't know. It's still too early to tell.
Yeah. There's certainly the left and the right should not exist.
They're all the same damn bird.
President in general
Republicans and Democrats should not exist.
Yeah.
We're always going to be somewhere, you know. But just the parties itself, just doing stuff for the benefit of the party, just wanting the best for the party, wanting the party to survive, that goal-oriented.
Regardless of what's morally right.
Yeah, I mean, it's
stupid. Like to have a president. A president is a one man who's supposed to rule over 350 million people. We need something new, something revamped up. A president? That's fucking old school.
I don't know, man. Have you ever try to run a business with 4 people and all the decisions. It's almost impossible to make a decision. I run a fantasy baseball league. You think would be the simplest thing in the world. You try to get anything done, it has 14 different opinions. People don't even care. They just argue to argue. And these are grown men, you know, but people get bored and they just, you know, they want drama in their lives in some form or fashion. And
so what do you think? Executive order after executive order after executive order?
Dude, guys, I love Trump. I trust that man. The one thing I say about this is I know who Trump's enemy is. Like it's these elite people, the same people like that were lying about Bernie, that had a movement against Bernie. That's the same people that have a movement against Donald, and they're Bernie and Donald are this. Yeah. It's this fruit of this bad tree that's come out, and the people were going that route either way. Like they were going to go Bernie or they were going to go Donald.
They poisoned the water.
So the good thing about Donald over Bernie is I think Donald knows exactly what he's up against, and I don't think Bernie knew what he was up against. Completely.
Yeah, I like that Trump is shrinking the government. That's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. So being that he knows exactly what he's going or what he's up against, and he knows how to strategize and he knows how to execute plans, I trust that guy. So, and what I don't trust is the media, and I don't trust politicians. So
what do you think about how he airstriked Assad's airport? I know there wasn't many people there, but
I mean, what were the consequences of it? Nothing happened.
Well, what I saw was that he fell for fake news from CNN.
Absolutely.
That's what I saw.
Absolutely.
Man who fell for fake news.
Or at least it appeared to that.
The entire world.
Don't get me wrong.
Fake news. So Donald Trump's not going to be the conspiracy theorist to say, no, that's not real. It's
so drop a bomb.
Globalists planted this happening. Like that's just not going to happen. So when you're strategizing, you can't take like the conspiracy theorist view on it. You're like, okay, the world is buying into
No. See, that's not what the issue is. The issue was that he claimed he wanted to be an isolationist and not get in the world's problems. That's what it is. And then he drops a bomb.
True, but I mean,
But hey, I agree. Like I like the guy, and I want to see what he does. You know.
I think it was a mistake, but it wasn't
right there.
It wasn't the end of the world. I don't think. It was certainly a mistake, but
it was an empty airport.
Yeah, did you guys see the news interview the day after, where they did the whole drone aerial video of the whole area that got hit? Like none of the major areas that needed to be hit to destroy the airfield was. Everything that was supposed to be a perfectly guided missile just happened to hit like open fields on that airbase.
Wow, interesting.
The airbase was operational 8 hours after the fact.
I think he called old Putin up and said, hey, bro, I got to do something here. Just give me a spot. I'll do it. You know, we'll do the whole charade. And they just created some fake news themselves.
It's possible. I know Kennedy was doing that with Russia. He was making deals very similar to that with the missile crisis and trying to avoid nuclear war.
What's your guys' thoughts?
And there were no consequences.
Yeah, no, there weren't. It was avoided. What was the question?
White helmets. What's your guys' thoughts on the white helmets?
They're a propaganda group, clearly.
You guys know how much they're funded by outside countries, like first world countries, Canada included, Britain?
Yep.
No,
Well over 100 million every year.
Wow.
And like they're still living in ISIL controlled territories.
They pull out the same survivor out of different city rubble all the time.
You guys see the still, like where they're literally doing still, and what they ended up saying was that they were trying to do a Harlem Shake skit, and all it was that
challenge too. That was stupid.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they claimed that they were doing it for. And that same day, they released another video that went on to it was on BBC, where they showed that exact same thing, and they were trying to say that it was another airstrike that hit the place. And they're showing the same freaking still of these guys, like all of a sudden going to the sky who's in terrible pain. But like 2 seconds before they showed the raw video, they would see that the fact that they're completely still, like just playing for a picture.
Yeah, they're all actors. There's been multiple times where people are caught like faking things to try to look like they're in trouble, or there's many people that are hurt. And there was a couple stories where like Egyptian police would like arrest these people trying to like promote propaganda, taking pictures of like bloody children with fake blood on them. Yeah, they're a propaganda unit right there.
So they go into like war-torn areas / disaster areas and try to restore order. Is that their main?
Supposed to be the guys.
No, they're just trying to fear-monger, basically.
No, I mean, like, what's their official statement?
I think they're like a humanitarian type idea. They try to help people in their own countries, in their own areas where they're at. When bombs go off, when people get mass murdered in a certain area, they'll go in force and help them out. But what they've seen on YouTube time and time after again, like of raw videos released, is like for one instance there was a shooting line, like a lineup of people that got shot. 5 seconds later, after they were shot, supposedly these white helmets that were just walking by, all of a sudden were there to help or try to help and get rid of the bodies. Like they had literally stretchers in their hands as they're coming onto the scene, which was like 5 seconds after the shots.
So what is their ultimate? Are they just there to make these U.S., in your guys' opinion, these U.S. intervention policies look good? You know, is that basically it?
Absolutely.
Well, it's all movie, man. They film that shit, they shoot that shit. It's like it's a fucking real life movie, you know, and then they put it on the internet.
I saw this one video where there was a guy that like threw a bomb in a car, and then the car blows up, and then like 30 people run onto the scene and fall down and act like they're hurt. And people rush in, and the ambulance comes in, and people are like screaming, panicking, like it just happened. And is that what y'all are referring to?
That's one of the videos I've watched that literally makes me want to pull my hair out.
So that's just from my point of view. That just seemed like content creation. That's like, you know, Ryan got hired to go like, hey, create this kind of content of people in distress in dusty countries. You know, like just create content, you know. But that's
dude, I bet they have IMDb's.
Probably wouldn't be surprised.
Did you say IUDs?
IUDs, or you say IMDb's?
What is it? IMBD?
Yeah, IMDb. Like
IMBD or IMDb?
IMDb.
I don't know what any of that is.
The internet movie database.
It's for like agents to hire actors.
Yeah. Like those are real. It's a real job. People get paid for stuff. They do it for the military. They do it for like even for my local fire department. My local fire department 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks. I guess it's not uncommon. Even for like nurses going to nursing school, they have crisis that will enact certain things out in my area.
Jenny, I think your mic might be echoing us really bad.
Tell her close.
Hello, I have my headphones on. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
that's better.
Yeah,
that's better.
Yeah. Yes.
You didn't have to drop a mute hand down there. You didn't have to drop a mute hand.
Yeah, we got to.
No, I just wanted to. I wanted to comment on the white helmets. There are some really interesting interviews. There's this chick named Ava Bartlett. She's an independent journalist, and she goes to Syria. She speaks Arabic,
Canadian woman?
So she doesn't need like a translator, you know, because they send people, these journalists, and they send them with these translators, and who knows if what they're saying is actually correct. She goes into Syria all the time, and she did a UN press conference where she's calling out the mainstream media and stuff for lying. Yeah, Jimmy Dore's done some videos on her. You can just look at the press conference. Yeah. She's great.
She calls out that one reporter. She goes, "What are your sources on the ground?" Absolutely, you have none. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You have none. Yeah, exactly. You just have these supposed humanitarian organizations that are controlled by, I think it's the British government or somebody.
Was it 500 million that Al Qaeda got? Yeah,
That goes out of control.
500 million that they got. 500 million that they got propaganda-based videos sent out to, I think it was a British firm, a couple British firm, propagandized videos.
Test.
Yeah.
I want to make sure. Jenny, your mic is echoing like crazy. You got some crazy echo. You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't hear the echo when she was talking.
Oh yeah, no, not when she was talking, but for some reason when other people talk, we're getting a pretty bad echo.
Close YouTube, Jenny.
Yeah, it was 540 million that they had paid to Al Qaeda, or to a PR firm gave to Al Qaeda for videos for Iraq.
Okay, let me see. Mute microphone. I think she's supposed to be unmuted now.
Oh, she has to actually unmute it up at the top.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, I plugged my headphones in. I was echoing too.
Yeah, same here.
Holy crap.
Oh. Sorry, Ryan. My bad.
What is he, moderator?
Somehow I've moved up positions on the rank.
Yeah, what the? It's mutiny.
So maybe we shouldn't let people
I
know
didn't
that
even know
we
I
have
could
that power. Well, like what you're saying.
Okay, yeah, Jenny, if you want to try your mic again, feel free to jump in. I can't unmute you, I don't think.
That's what I had too. Once I muted you, I wasn't able to unmute you. You don't have that selection anymore. Jenny, it's if you hover on your name, or sorry, if you hover on the screen, and it's just up towards the top above your little profile.
Yeah,
picture.
maybe she just wants to listen. How's the billboard stuff going, Ryan?
I haven't received any donations, or we haven't had any purchases at Pizzagate Gear for the past week, so we're slow. I need to do better work, like marketing it. I just need to do more stuff. I just been busy as shit lately.
Yeah, I've been same thing. I've been super busy lately. It's spring. Shit starts happening in spring.
My my bank canceled my business account. So with my line of work, that's like a lot of work I have to do.
Oh yeah.
So that sucks. I blame it on James Elefantis. He contacted my local bank and like screwed me over.
You ever get any more phone calls?
Oh no. He texted me like after I released the threats video, he texted me after that and was like, "You're a liar." And I was like, "No, I'm not." Basically.
Hey, he may be powerful, but he don't have resources like that. I wouldn't be worried about him.
Dude, honestly, I don't know how far up the chain this guy is.
He's powerful, but he don't have resources like that. It's not a, it's not a fucking ceiling.
I'd love to believe that.
I don't know about that. He could be low, he could be high. I don't know. And I mean, there's nothing I can do either way. Like, I've already done everything I can do.
He just surrounds himself with filthy people. I don't think he's actually like capable of hurting anybody. He just surrounds himself with dirtbag people like him.
That's what I'm hoping for. And he's just
because I was up on that.
It's just the amount of money he has concerns me. Like, how did he get all this money?
Money talk. Money gets you everything you need.
Wealth is I don't know. Wealth's serious.
He's in the center of DC, for fuck's sakes. That guy's he's got some power. Even like the last videos that came up with during the inaugurations that I'm blanking on what it was. Shit, now I'm totally blanking. Marijuana, it's bad for you. Oh, it's about the where they were going to release the gases at the what is it, the inaugural ball.
Oh, and it's that Comet Ping Pong.
Yeah, and it was that Comet Ping Pong. I mean, like, that was one.
Was everybody else like?
The moment I saw that, well, first thing that was going through my head was that
no way
was he was in Comet Pizza, but he was giving me like crazy pedo vibes.
Are you talking about the James O'Keefe investigation?
Yeah, the guy that they were interviewing, the main guy with the long hair. He gave me like pedo vibes. Like the moment I like saw his face come up on the screen, and then he shows up again, and then there was proof, like, or somebody brought up one of his conversations that he made in like an open forum, which was like a big long like essay about like all this like deviant shit with kids and all this stuff. Like it was
really,
yeah.
That's the kind of guy that's got an arcade in his basement.
Yeah, like fuck, man. Like there's some creepy shit out there. I mean, like doesn't point like exactly what it could be, but there's. Yeah, I wouldn't want my kids.
He owns restaurants in like Germany, and who knows what else he owns around the world. Like he's got real money. I'm not talking like he owns a few businesses. He has serious money. How did he acquire that wealth? That's the thing that worries me. The absolute most is like he has very serious wealth, and I have no idea how he got that.
I'm gonna do some investigation.
So it makes. And did you see the thing the other day that somebody said that he shared an address with a Rothschild or with a few Rothschilds? Did anybody else see that?
Yeah, that's because Brock is friends with some Rothschilds, and he was boyfriend of Brock. So Brock probably rolls around with lots of
that's probably the guy you'd want to be worried about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't like any of it. I wish they didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel silly.
From the second you hit upload.
That's what's been holding me off, man. That start of the Pizzagate stuff, like right when that came out, I was so freaking close to wanting to just start up a YouTube channel and start putting all my points out. But I think it might have even been you, Ryan, that came up on it, where you were all of a sudden getting attacked by Elephantis and all that shit, and that freaking put the hairs on my back up. I'm like, you know what? These guys got a little bit of power, and they can make people kind of disappear. I mean, how many people did the Clinton campaign just happen to vanish over the years?
Did you guys watch The Honeybee?
No.
Oh, The Honeybee. She's a prominent researcher on this topic. She does a lot of work like delving into the CPS and the missing childs list. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah, she did. She just have she had an interview with now I'm forgetting. It's one of the people I'm subscribed to on YouTube. She just had an hour-long talk with it. So I'll find out who.
Yeah, she was at the protest too and did a speech there.
Oh, was she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's I watched a couple of her
on YouTube. I've seen a lot of the Pizzagate researchers infighting, and I don't understand why they even would call each other out in infight like that, because you're drawing away, attention from other people. Like, say if someone was a sellout and they were talking about this topic, why would you want to anyway, as long as they explain something to someone and open their eyes to a specific topic that you also talk about? Like, people attack David Seaman, they attack people like Titus Frost, they attack Ryan. I just don't understand why,
It definitely doesn't help get the message across.
Yeah, now you're just making videos about that now instead of the topic.
Man, we have an interesting community, though. So it's half the people that are like Pizzagate are absolutely insane, because we really do draw in the conspiracy theorists. I'm still dealing with these people like every single day. Like there's so many crazy people.
Interdimensional pedophiles. They come from the nether realms. No.
So we have that group, and then I do believe there's like a paid group of shills, and we have that group as well.
I've seen that on David's channel a lot.
And then, yeah, and I guess, you know, the other groups would just be like normal people, you know, but there definitely seems to be like distinct groups of like, well, half our community is kind of insane or paid to disrupt us.
Definitely.
So we constantly have to battle that, and we're all mostly anonymous, so we can't. It's hard to like pick out, okay, who's bullshitting here, who's insane, and who can I actually listen to?
Because there's people that troll for free, you know, like obviously.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because then if you just gotta lump them both into one category, the paid trolls and the regular trolls. Just lump them in and ignore them. Don't even fucking comment on them. Don't fucking talk about them.
But it's the fact that they're getting all the other people that don't have that sort of discipline to say no to that shit, and they're pulling them away from all that messages. Oh, like bringing the flat earth shit.
Oh God! Don't even get me started.
Out of here.
Don't.
Oh, you're not a flat earther, are you?
Oh God, no.
Okay, good.
I can't stand them.
Oh man, it just blows my mind. It's like
but the world is obviously on a turtle's back. I don't know if you're aware of that, man. Look into it. Google that. That's all they say is Google that.
The thing about the shills, like, they really do work. Like they work. So it's hard to explain how they work, but you have this flow of information coming in that comes to a message board, and you start reading the comments. And then if you get one to kind of divert the conversation, like putting a flow of water and putting a rock right there, and if you divert it, then they've done their job, you know. And so many things, and I paid more attention when it was dealing with me, but when I saw it get diverted, and I know it's true and what's false, and so I can see like a clear narrative. While all y'all are like trying to figure out, like, is this guy telling the truth? Is he not? Like, yeah, I know. So I'm like already watching this happen, and I mean, they're real, and they work.
Woman that did that video on you, that was fucking stupid as hell. Oh, he didn't look at the camera. He must be lying. Dude, I laughed my ass off.
You're bringing back good memories for me right now.
People at work like that video to kind of fuck with me. It's
I watched that shit and laughed my ass off.
It was entertaining. I enjoyed it.
Oh, sorry, that honeybee thing, that was, not to change the subject, it was with the Sergeant report. It was like it was like a 45-minute thing. I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was pretty good. I've enjoyed her videos that I have watched. I've watched 2 or 3, and they definitely get.
Well, she did the one on Joe Biden. That one was good.
On Biden?
Yeah, she did one on Joe Biden. The way he's groping those little girls during that where the senators are sworn in, like taking pictures. Creepy Joe Biden.
Yeah, I remember seeing that actually. Now that you said that. Yeah, when he said something to her, what was it? You're so beautiful, or something like that, just like whispered into her ear. But I don't know if you can really tell if that was truly the audio for it. I mean,
there was a lot of videos where they would suggest what he's saying. You can picture it in your head, like, oh, he's totally saying that. I saw about like 3 different ones. Like, he totally sounds like he's saying, "I'm so hard right now."
Yeah, that's what it was.
Probably not saying that though.
Yeah,
I hope so. But the mom, like, puts her head in there. Like,
I'm pretty sure he's not saying that.
No, what I'm saying is it's suggestive reasoning. You put a thought in someone's head. It looks like I saw about 3 different videos where it looked like he was saying what they told me. It looked like he was saying.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But the mom is like, what is he saying? She's like trying to listen, and then she's
because he's being super inappropriate towards her, like
prepubescent kid.
He's like stroking their hair and smelling their hair.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. Like other people's kids like that, and there wasn't like kids. They were like, I don't know, 9 or 10 at least.
That was our vice president. He's just groping these senators' daughters.
Yeah, it was
to be able to become a senator.
Like, fucking creepy.
Jeff Sessions came in with that little wrist smack. Like, get out, get out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah,
it's not welcome here, Mr. Prez. I found out that while I was up in Whistler a couple of weeks ago, this is a month and a bit ago now, that Clinton was up there, like randomly up there. So right away I had my Bill Clinton's a rapist shirt on. Like just hoping that I was gonna walk into him. Like at that time, didn't work, but it's I guess a little bit too big of a city for me to find that guy. Not to mention he's probably
you, like, breaking the glass on this case that says like break in case of emergency, and it has this Bill Clinton as a rapist shirt inside it. And
yeah, go for it.
Put it on real quick, run off.
Wait, apparently everybody's been visiting Whistler. I just found out that Trump's daughter was up there, like randomly, and it cost us taxpayers over $70,000 to usher
Jenny's
her in.
back. Hi, Jenny.
Cute. Yeah, she finally made it after many technical difficulties.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Am I echoey
Yeah.
or anything?
No echo now. That's much better.
Oh. Hi.
Awesome.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Jenny.
Name of that reporter?
Ava Bartlett.
Ava
EVA
Bartlett.
BARTLETT. She's on Twitter also.
Yeah, she's fucking awesome.
One of the
Oh, I
things
don't use any of
about
that
it
Twitter
is
shit.
Yeah, the same. I can't get into Twitter of all of them. Done every other one, but
It's
Twitter's just the one.
It's too current.
Yeah, the only people I would go on there to follow would be a couple of the guys in here, and maybe Trump, just to see some of his trolling.
I sometimes talk shit to the Rothschilds and John McCain. I call John McCain
Yeah,
a fat
why
fucking.
are they on Twitter?
Do they ever respond?
No, but other people start laughing and
Okay.
calling them too.
So it turns into more of a social thing then, hey? Like
Yeah, and George Soros too. I've talked shit to him too. It's pretty fun actually.
He has an account on there.
Yeah, totally. You can totally go on Twitter and talk shit to George Soros.
Jeez.
Man, why do they have Twitters? I don't understand.
I don't know, but so if you take over their tweets, like if you subscribe to them and you see them tweet, and then you comment on their tweet, then everybody that's commented on it or seen it then sees that. So it's more effective than just tweeting them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I reluctantly got into Twitter just to promote my YouTube channel.
That's what it becomes. It becomes just so you can promote yourself on social media because that's where everyone is.
Yeah, it's
That's the way to reach people, right?
yeah, it's quick and but yeah, I never got it.
I would have found you if it wasn't for the hashtag Pizzagate.
Oh,
Twitter's not user friendly. It makes you feel like the old guy, like picking it, like what the hell, like it makes you feel like that.
The old guy.
Oh yeah, John Podesta's a funny one too. He tweeted, I think it was twice yesterday, and people were just all over it. He said something about, hey, he tweeted Trump, hey, Trump, didn't you know you're supposed to massacre people on Saturday? Like, oh, you know a lot about massacring people. I actually said that as well. And then I read down the comments. Everyone was like, oh yeah, isn't Saturday like a satanic time for child sacrifice? And it was really funny.
You know,
Slut.
you guys seen that video of John Podesta when he's like torturing that little boy, right? You think that's him?
Fuck.
no.
Oh, I
think
totally do.
It
totally
sounds
do.
just like
It sounds like somebody masking their voice heavily. And I don't mean to sound rude, but I feel like it could be as somebody with a trans era. Like it has a voice to it. Yeah, no, I know it's.
What are the odds
ridiculous.
that is him?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm not gonna believe in something where the odds are just so slim, you know. And the only proof we have is like, this video kind of sounds similar, like they're speaking in
sounds
the same
just
tone.
like him.
It sounds just like
him. Yeah, I totally think it's him.
I
But
think
if you look at all the
Gary's-
purple lights going on, it looks like Comet Ping Pong. That's the thing.
everybody's
those-
got a cell phone camera and shit now.
100%.
I mean, there's
Definitely
stuff
a
out.
comment. Like seeing some of the party videos, or like the videos of where they actually what their party grounds are like there.
Yeah, it was like all purple lights and
totally common. Or it could have been that other place.
Those are common lights, though. I mean,
Yeah, very
common accent, a common male accent with common lights, and a
no, he was
video
like
that's like
he had like a high pitched voice just like John.
The website that it was found on was wasn't in no way related to the Clintons or Pizzagate, or it was just something somebody found.
I was just gonna say that video was found through WikiLeaks or through the leaks, right?
No.
How was that one found?
Despite where it's found, it's the content in it.
I don't know where it was found. I think it was people dig into all kinds of creepy pedo shit. I've seen.
All I know is that kid sounded terrified. It didn't sound like acting at all.
Oh no, it definitely was a fucked up video of child abuse.
That's the one thing we should take from that video, because anything in that is inconclusive.
No. Yeah.
But the reality of that child was so frightened, and I don't. It's hard to get in that child's head like that. Maybe that child has ever known like that fear, like
in that video.
Imagine, you know?
All right, let's say it's not John Podesta, but that guy in the video is screaming, "What do you call me? You call me your father." And John Podesta, his mom adopts people.
Dude, 30 people.
She adopts kids.
Adopted 30 kids. There's 30 Podestas.
Left and right. Left and
I'm sorry? It's a big conclusion, and it's a big jump.
No, she really does adopt people.
That's true, but the jump.
And he goes, "You call me your father."
That's what
he says.
I'm watching the video right now. It is really actually sounding a lot more like him.
It's totally him. It sounds just like him.
I bet the more we listen to it, the more it'll sound like him.
That's
have you guys watched that movie, The Office Space? Office Space. Is that what it's called? There's a jump to conclusions, Matt, that the guy is making.
And you jump.
This is we're jumping to conclusions. Like there's 20 million people with that accent or whatever.
It's not like he took a selfie, so
yeah. It's
I don't know, but that kid, I don't think that kid was acting. That's all.
Oh no, there was no acting involved for sure. It was real, but
it was
somebody
real.
was fucking up that kid.
There was way more fucked up videos on that WorldCom too. There was one of a guy like a grown male who had a small child, maybe 5, 6, 7 years old, in a plastic garbage bag, and was like thrashing him around, and the kid was screaming and shit. Like there was way more fucked up stuff on that website.
Yeah, but that's the one that sounded like John Podesta.
Yeah, exactly, or allegedly.
You guys heard of that site kidsworld.com?
Yeah.
I found out that the guy there, he lives relatively close to where I used to live in Vancouver, and some interesting things on that in relations to Podestas too. With that guy,
the owner's last name is Podesta.
Yep,
I know that. I don't know if anybody was ever able to find a.
I went into a rabbit hole on that thing for about 2 nights straight after I found out it was a relatively local thing for me. There's some interesting things. I found all their Facebook profiles are open. These guys are, I don't know, the people that are getting accused of pedophilia are not the smartest people, it seems like. Like literally have like open Facebook profiles. Every single thing is set up to the open net so you can see it.
That's because they thought they were invincible. They thought so.
That's true, man. That's the same way we
they
just
like knowing that you know.
Exactly.
Right under your nose.
Yeah, the Illuminati type shit.
Yeah, it's called Duper's Delight.
Duper's Delight. That's what pissed me off about seeing John Podesta like get interviewed by Megyn Kelly. James Alefantis. My bad.
Yeah,
James Alefantis did that interview. It was just like fucking. He seemed so innocent. He's like, oh, it's all just this is what the internet does.
Yeah, she forgot to ask him about the death threatening researcher. One of the researchers in this room, as a matter of fact. Right? Like, why did you death threat that researcher? I'm really curious. That didn't make the cutting room floor, I guess.
Okay, did you guys all see the Law and Order episode?
I heard about it. I didn't see it though.
About this?
Oh my God, they did a Pizzagate Law and Order episode. Titus Frost did a video on it. It's absolutely insane. It has the hillbilly guy come in with the shotgun, but instead of a pizza restaurant, it's a Chinese restaurant. And he's like, where's the basement? I know you have a sex ring in the basement. And I mean, it was just, I swear to God, it was so surreal.
Don't you love how that kid, was it Edgar Welch? He shoots their hard drive. How fucking convenient is that?
Through a wall. Went through a wall, hit a computer, killed it.
Fuck.
One shot.
It happened. Just like the passports were found all in a Ziploc bag outside after 9/11.
The cameras outside were angled toward the restaurant. Day before, 2 days before, whatever it was.
Yep.
Yep. The crime scene tape was already up when they took the
research
picture.
about the
It was
Exactly.
in Haiti for an
rushed in.
extended period of time.
SWAT rushed in.
I've seen the
after
research about the Podesta mansion.
Which one? He has 2 mansions.
2 of them? Oh, I didn't know that. I just seen the one where they had like, if you go into like 2010 on Google, it's sitting there being built, but now it's completely demolished. That
Really?
one. Yeah, they had like 2 deep freezers that weren't like connected to anything, and it looked like what they would call the kill room. But if you go and look on Google Earth
like
now, it's completely gone.
Is this like what you're talking
No,
about?
no.
Okay.
This was up in a forest, I think in Washington.
Was it you Ryan that was doing the Pegasus videos? Did you
Yeah,
do
I
the
mean, Pegasus.
Yeah, okay. I've watched so many stinking videos on this source of stuff and all the interesting things that have been happening in the world as of late.
Are we referring to the Pizza Gate, or the Pizza Mansion, the video that was made by Jay Noir?
You asking me?
Whoever brought it up, I'm kind of lost out here.
I think it was Rye.
No, I'm not sure where I saw it. I
Okay.
didn't really watch Jay Noir much. I just thought he was kind of like, trying to jump on a bandwagon, it seemed like.
Okay, I was just curious. I was
like-
just wondering. I was wondering if there was something that I didn't hear about.
No, I think yeah.
It's like
we're
a pizza
talking
mansion.
about the Pizza Mansion.
Pizza
But-
Mansion, and it was that's what it was called. You could type in John Podesta's Pizza Mansion, and like in 2010 and shit, you could see it there. And he actually called it the Pizza Mansion.
Where's
Ryan
Random
says
Girl
that-
Ryan? Is he still here?
Oh, I'm still here. Yeah, I'm over here trying to figure out how this program works.
Can we get your thoughts on the Pizza Mansion?
That was another jump to conclusions, Matt thing. Yeah.
No, you
There is some
you
weird
won't
stuff about
find
that,
it, but if you go into 2010, you will find it.
Somebody, I think his name was James Munder. He did like an hour-long video about it where he like searched around and went to Street View and went to the town nearby there, and it was really bizarre, and the road names were like really weird, like
Yeah, it was up in the boonies too, like out of nowhere.
yeah, but it's right next to the Grove. It's right like down the street from the main Grove.
Yeah, it was it's only within like 2 kilometers of our.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super close. Too many little weird things. I don't know if this is something you guys might have caught, but any of you guys ever see any of the Rebel Media stuff?
Yeah.
You guys see their their video on the migrant crisis coming into Canada and how they're getting up here and how it's like right in NBC's backyard?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, they just kind of show how easy it is for the already illegal refugees that are in the States, like not legally in the States, how they are getting into Canada. And they literally go up to like a taxi company in high up in New York. And these taxi companies, they just drive them right to the certain spot on the border, like right before they get to the border. They actually give a call to the RCMP to let them know. And they have inside people there, and they literally meet them at the border, and the RCMP are acting as like practically their baggage handlers, taking their bags and welcoming them into Canada. And that's how
but if I tried to do that, I'd be kicked out.
You'd be turned right around at the border.
You're legally already a U.S. citizen, and you're not fleeing a country that's in war.
I'm fleeing the biggest warmongering terrorist organization country on the planet.
Touché.
Ryan, are you seeing your chat room?
Yeah, I just went in there. God, it's fucking weird.
What is going on?
I don't know.
I forgot that there was another chat.
Hell has broken loose.
7-Eleven was a part.
streets are on fire in there.
Yeah.
What views you got now?
Dude, tranny dicks taste like toothpaste.
James Alefantis does look like Dexter. I get mad Dexter vibes from that guy.
These people are pedophiles. Andy's gang. Yep, something about a 10-inch cock too. I saw. Yeah.
Fuck my ass, please.
He's my sex slave. Yeah, that's. Things have hit rock bottom here, I think. To be expected in such an impromptu, quasi-experimental.
That's weird, Ryan. You usually don't have trolls.
Yeah, not usually.
No, never. I've never seen one.
I'm pretty good at energetically neutralizing them.
Fuji donuts.
It's like a Tai Chi Zen.
That's because you poop before you chat.
That's because I what? Cook?
Poop before you chat.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually my secret. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say key to happy life is poop every morning.
Yeah, and sometimes at night too. Like I've already gone poop 3 times tonight.
Shit.
So I'm like super chill. That's why I'm not even talking. I'm so relaxed, I don't even need to talk. It's amazing.
So
This
when we
one
pick
guy
mushrooms,
said,
Ryan?
he said, shove a shampoo bottle up my ass at a medium pace.
Oh, that's an Adam Sandler song.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh, is it original?
Here comes the shills and the buffering.
Yeah, we did start talking about James Alefantis. Maybe that was too far.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Right, everybody else can hear the conversation. It's not just us. Gotta remember that.
Yeah, I just have Google open.
Yeah, I just have the hangouts open too for me.
This guy called you a poop master. I don't know if he's being an asshole or he just watched that video you made the other day.
I think that sounds like a compliment. You know what? You guys want to hear a fucked up story?
Absolutely.
So my guy went to work today, and he went to this yard. One of the clients has a dog. You know, we usually clean up the poo before we mow the lawn. He cleaned up the poo. He mowed the lawn. He got into weed eating, and he said he hit a fucking pile of crap with his weed eater. And just when you do that, it literally just obliterates, right, into a million pieces all over you. And he said he got like a little chunk in his fucking mouth.
Oh.
He actually got dog shit in his mouth.
Oh, he needs to get like a tetanus shot now or something.
We've all been there. We've all been there.
He needs to get some deworming medication.
Dewormer.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm assuming this poop has been like dried by the sun though. Like it's not at like fresh status. It's
no, it rains here like every other day, so anything that was dry becomes fresh.
And he's miles away from his toothbrush, just fucking
fresh.
He said he has hand sanitizer he keeps with him. He said he put it in his mouth and literally like rinsed with hand sanitizer. Like,
oh, gross.
But apparently better than dog poop.
Actually, I also was going to ask, what do you guys do for work? Do you guys all work? Sorry.
Let's go left to right. Oh, how about you start?
I'm a prostitute.
Yeah?
Yeah, on Craigslist.
Nice.
Craigslist prostitute.
There you go. Classic drug dealer.
That's why you're broke. No.
Oh, very, very. I'm getting my taxes though, so
nice.
Still haven't got them. So when we going mushroom hunting, Ryan? Up in Seattle or wherever.
Let's do it. Do you live in my area, right?
No, I live in Illinois.
Oh, that's right.
Midwest.
That's a bit of a drive.
Midwest.
There was a bunch of forest fires up where I live.
Y'all got Nelly?
There's a nuclear site melting down where we live.
Yeah, right.
What, does Nelly say that?
You're in Washington
Midwest?
too?
Midwest swing?
Jenny, you're in Washington too?
Yeah, I'm in Seattle.
Okay.
Oh, do y'all know each other? Are y'all friends in real life?
Yeah, we met online.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we actually live fairly close to each other in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna go mushroom hunting, right? Mushroom hunting
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is actually a good idea. I haven't been to the
Out
States in
patty.
about a year.
Mushrooms.
and shoot some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Oh.
shooting too. Shooting and mushroom picking.
I got a new gun today.
What'd you get?
Looks like part of a gun.
Well, you think that, Ryan, but let me show you something.
Oh, I gotta make you go full screen.
You open the buttstock,
Uh-huh.
and you can
Oh,
pull out
nice.
the chamber
Oh, nice.
Oh wow.
magazine,
That's pretty sweet. That's a Winchester, right?
the barrel.
Nice.
That
Dude.
is convenient.
Is that a 22?
Ultimate
Yes,
take.
it is.
Awesome.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to go shoot it.
Perfect survival gun.
Yeah,
What do
you can
guys
put it in your
think of
backpack.
Yeah.
Those 3D
Very
printed,
cool.
What's that, Jenny?
those 3D printed guns. What do you guys think of that?
I think they're pretty awesome. It's nice that we have that option to go. And
Yeah,
I
want
don't
one.
like how the idea is there though. I feel that it is a bit more of a easier thing for criminals or for people that have a bad thought process to get a hold of a gun that shouldn't have one. But
Mhm.
I would just for the fact that like even up here in Canada you need to have a PAL license or like a full
That's
license
awesome.
to a restricted gun, which is a handgun. But you can get these
That's a good post-apocalyptic gun right there.
and
Keep
in
it
just
quiet.
in good faith that you actually register it afterwards. So I'm sure there's tons of them that get out there that don't get registered in the end, which isn't a big deal, but in Canada that is law.
Yeah, here that would be a big deal too. All the guns, like they have to have a serial number on them.
Okay.
So that would be a big deal. I would think the download would have to get like serialized because they do stupid shit here. So like if you buy the parts for like an AR, only one part of that gets serialized. So you can buy 99% of this gun,
Right.
but until you buy this one piece, that's what's serialized. I can't see that message.
You can't? Oh, shit. Fuck. Where's it popping up? Is it like right on the
Right above
screen?
your head.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like you
Yeah,
thought
that's
it.
a cool gun. I'll show you what I picked up then recently. Everybody.
Oh yeah, it's show and tell.
Yeah, it's a good hunting weapon right there. Small game.
It's a cool toy.
I don't care what no one says. I like 22s.
Hell, they're super cheap to fire them. Oh man.
Yeah, they're a lot quieter too.
Yeah.
I
the
just
ammo.
paid like $10 for 100 rounds. So it's good, like if you like to prepare and stuff, and it's great for bulk storage. And honestly, what you're going to need a firearm for a lot of this stuff is just hunting. If it were to ever hit the fan, you know.
Yeah. People.
Well,
mostly.
22s are good for home defense as well.
Yeah, I mean they really are. It's a small round, but I mean,
You're not going to shoot through the wall.
no. It's a good little weapon to have, and these little specialty guns are always cool. Like when they have a specific purpose, you know, like that. That's always really cool.
He's getting his gun too.
Did everybody else bring a gun too?
He's got something.
I just had this one handed down to me. It's a
Oh wow.
number 5
Oh,
Mark
nice.
1 jungle carbine.
Nice.
I've had it for about a year, but I was missing a magazine, and these things seem to be like the hardest freaking thing to find. For this,
Is that old?
yeah, this is a 19. Where was the mark?
It's World War
Holy
II.
shit, that's
I think it's 40,
that's fucking
42.
that is
Yeah.
cool.
42.
That's
What is that again?
Fucking bull.
It's a Lee Enfield, number 5 Mark 1. It's called.
Is that a Canadian firearm?
No, I think Lee Enfield is made in England, or Enfields are made in England, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this was predominantly used during Vietnam. This one, or this specific one.
Have you fired it? Have you fired that?
I actually haven't yet.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was planning on doing a restoration to it, but I decided that I was going to keep it in the
don't do
original
it.
condition. Yeah, exactly. That's what I've been hearing from most people. So
Keep it original.
yeah, So I'm gonna keep it original. I just bought a box of rounds for it because I can't find any dies to actually make my own ammo for it.
Wow.
British 303.
You said that was handed down to you?
Yeah. I don't think my grandfather actually used it when he was in the war there. I didn't think the Canadians were using these. I think that he might have just acquired this thing after a certain amount of time and handed it down. Plan on using it for deer hunting next year.
That video from Really Graceful, she was talking about the, I think it was Really Graceful. I've seen so many videos. But she was talking about the royal family and how they own Canada. Or it showed a video of Trudeau,
SGT report. Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was, SGT. And I checked that out because Ryan, you told me to. And that was like one of the videos I watched from them. But I thought that was really interesting. I never heard of that in my life.
Yep. We don't have like there's man, we're like Australia in a lot of ways.
That's what they were saying. It owns like a shit ton of the land in the world because she owns Australia and she owns Canada, which are just these huge masses of land.
Yep. And it's fucked. Both countries have no freedom of speech. I mean, we just had anti-Islamic.
No freedom of speech. They love to take your guns.
Yeah, anti-Islamic. There was a law that was just, or a motion that was just passed. Bill 52, I think it was. And you can't criticize Islam in Canada anymore.
Same with the transgender, right? With the pronouns in Canada.
Yeah, I mean, like I
find.
Two of my best friends are transgenders.
How often do you even use a pronoun for someone anyway?
Exactly.
You know,
they and now
like if I'm going to use a pronoun, I'm going to be talking about you to somebody else.
It kind of makes improper English like crazy, hey? Too. Anyways, another gun thing I got. This is a friend passed this down to me. In Canada, we're not legally allowed to have 75 rounds, so it's pinned to 5.
Ah.
Yeah.
So cut this one out of your video, Ryan.
So in case any of the Canadian government's watching this, it's pinned still. Don't come to my fucking house. All my guns are legal.
Nice. So is it like a big hassle to get a fucking gun up there in Canada?
Not a hassle. Not at all. You get your license and it's not an issue.
Oh, okay.
What is an issue is our government that is in power right now. They've been notorious for putting some pretty harsh firearm control laws, and in times of place when it's been an emotionally driven decision. Like
are you limited on what kind of guns you can purchase though?
To an extent. I can't go out and purchase like an AK-47. It's under a different type of firearm license that is generally only grandfathered in.
You can't get like an AR-15 or any of that?
I can, but it's so there's two classes. There's restricted and non-restricted. Non-restricted is where you can go anywhere you want to go shoot the gun. You can possess it anywhere. And that's generally a shotgun or a long rifle, like a bolt-action rifle or some semi-auto rifles. And then there's your restricted, and your restricted is generally your handguns. Also, as of like the 90s or so, ARs. So I can't just go out anywhere to go shoot my AR. I have to go to a legal range. And yeah, it definitely makes it difficult to enjoy shooting your firearms and stuff. Like even if I, on my own private property, can't technically be shooting my AR. It's kind of messed up some of our laws that we do have up here. I mean, they've changed some of them to make it a little bit easier for us. And over our last government, which was our conservative government, actually put those into place. And then as of last year, they've been really trying to hammer down on making sure that you're not allowed to be driving with your firearms. Pretty much, like they're making it impossible almost for you to get to the range with the certain types of firearms.
Well, so can you conceal carry up there?
You can. There is a license for it. It's an authorization to carry license, but it is only limited to people in security, people that have had their lives threatened at a time that's registered as a threat, and or
so basically no
work in the bush. Actually, no. Like it actually looking now that I've kind of switched careers and have gone into trying to do forestry work, I found out that it is actually a little bit easier to get an authorization to carry when you're working out in the bush. But you have to kind of prove to the government that you work alone and that your life depends on it. Like where I would work, there's a potential for grizzlies to be anywhere, cougars, stuff like that. So it is a defense thing.
Canada, you guys got big animals, you know what the fuck?
Oh yeah, we got
Canada loves hunting too, man.
Oh yep,
wilderness outdoors people.
Absolutely.
And take guns.
Mm-hmm.
No,
hey,
and
Ryan,
if they
your chat is off the rails.
Yeah, I'm seeing this.
There are people legitimately scared and frightened. Ryan, what's going on in here?
Yeah, there's
the hangouts link.
Out of 30 people, they're insane.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think we got some of those paid ones in here.
Could be. I didn't know that the Prime Minister of Canada took an oath to the Queen of England.
Yeah, I didn't know that either until this year.
That's insane.
Hardcore oath too. It's like I pledge my undying allegiance to the crown. Like,
go and save the Queen.
It was Game of Thrones level oath wearing.
If I were president, I would revoke the royal family's status as anything other than just a citizen of a country. They're not an elected democratic. You know, their quote legal authority is not recognized. Should not be recognized in a country.
Send your boats over to the ocean if you disagree. Fight with it. Good luck. The majority of Canadians don't enjoy the patriarchy of the whole system that we're in, and especially.
Like, what's going on?
I personally wouldn't be if I had the option. I would be a U.S. citizen, but getting a US
how did this play out?
They never went through a revolutionary war like we did.
Exactly.
Yep.
That was our downfall.
And then you sons of bitches burnt down our first White House.
Sorry?
I said then you sons of bitches burnt down our first Capitol building. War of 1812, yeah.
Yep. So hopefully it changes someday. In my lifetime, I'd really hope so. But yeah, something I got to live with. But hopefully there'll be a little bit of an opening with Trump being in the position that he's in to let some lovely Canadians that want to be American citizens in. So if any of you guys want some internships for a green card.
You know, if the economy crashes, we'll all be trying to get the fuck out of this country
That's
too.
true. That is true. I mean, we'll be close up here. Our
Canada too.
Yeah.
If the U.S. economy crashes, I think every other economy in the world goes with it.
Ours is so inflated right now in our housing market.
Yeah.
Foreign buyers in our housing market throughout Canada, especially in Vancouver, over the last 2 years, like every single house has almost nearly doubled in fucking price.
Oh, cute.
Like, yeah. It's ridiculous, and it's a massive boom.
The power of fractional reserve banking.
Yep.
Start prepping.
Oh.
Don't go crazy. Just buy a few things here and there.
I literally have had to learn this over the last couple of days because we've had to declare a state of emergency in our town. There was massive floods and all this sort of stuff.
And it's great for that stuff too. And like all the stuff I use, like I prepare and all that stuff, all I do is just help people. Like find so many uses, and I'm just
selling sandbags for the last 2 days for people.
You know what helps me a lot is
if people subscribe to this channel right here.
I check out all my neighbors and I figure out which one I'm gonna eat first. That's what helps me like get mentally prepared.
Oh, to eat. I thought you were going to say to take their supplies.
You know, usually in a starvation situation, it goes like reserve foods go, then like wild animals, then pets like cats and dogs, and then it starts going to cannibalism. Fuck all that. I'm gonna go right into cannibalism. I'm just gonna skip all that bullshit. If I'm gonna have an excuse to eat somebody, you know, it's like day one of the crash. I'm over here shooting my neighbor.
What was it that Podesta was put up on trial for, or not trial, obviously, for the blood sacrifice stuff? You're getting into that realm.
Oh, the spirit cooking.
Yeah, spirit
Ryan,
cooking.
you
Thank
can
you.
easily avoid that situation by simply doing a
Don't
little
look
bit.
into the chat log.
Oh, they make it so simple now.
Well, this is fun, guys. Thank all of you for being on here.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm having a good time.
It's kind of addictive.
Nice meeting all you guys, by the way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nice meeting you guys too.
Yeah, you too. It's fun.
We'll have to do this again sometime. Make the
Are we
mass
calling it a
invite.
night?
What's that?
Are we calling it a night?
Oh, I'm still game to go for another. I got 40 minutes before I gotta hit the sack. I got work
Whoa.
at the most.
Ryan, it's your call, bro.
Yeah, I can't go 40 minutes, but I can go 9.
There you go.
Well, do we have anything to talk about, first of all?
Jenny, you got something?
Yeah. Okay. So Ryan thinks I'm
Cute.
tacking.
That's
Who
harsh.
said that? Was that Canada?
That's
Oh,
harsh.
yeah, it was Canada. Sorry.
So I have this idea. So, drones can pick up a lot of weight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they have like release latches now where you can like drop payloads from them.
Drop shit.
So I was thinking, like with these protests and stuff, we print out a bunch of flyers that have factoids, like talking points, conversation starters, with references, contacts to the truth community, citations, and tape a friendship bracelet on there.
Jury nullification.
And say, if you are willing to talk with anyone from any side, put the friendship bracelet on. And
That's a
so
good
that
idea.
way these people at these protests have something to talk to each other about. And anyone that doesn't put the bracelet on looks like a jerk. We just dump flyers on people.
That's a great idea, Jenny. You just fucking cracked it open.
Yeah, because then and the people that don't put the bracelet on are like either jerks or paid protesters,
You gotta be jerks. Or Antifa.
And you can make a video of it from your drone.
Yeah, totally.
Just you can call it like dropping truth bombs.
It would be international. It would be on international news.
Yeah. Put funky music on it. Dropping
It's
truth
called
bombs.
aerial leaflet propaganda, and the U.S. government's been doing it in other countries for years. It's highly effective.
Really?
Nelson Mandela used it.
Never heard of this before. That's interesting.
No, I like it.
I think it's very viable.
Yeah. I mean, drones don't cost that much money, and doesn't take much to print up some flyers and print up some plastic bracelets.
Or just, like cloth. Just some like piece of string you can tie around the wrist,
Yeah, my brother's got a drone that looks like the Millennium Falcon, so you could use that one. You fucking Star Wars and truth bombs. Waking people up.
Brother in school spends his money wisely.
Yeah.
That guy's making good decisions. Get him on this chat.
So chat points.
I think I'm done. I'm spent.
Yeah,
Our first interview we ever did, Ryan. Like we didn't have anything to talk about, and just like
We just started this as a test just to see if Hangouts works.
Exactly.
Success.
This is a very large success.
Well, it was very awesome meeting you guys and talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, man.
Yeah, I love your show, man.
I'm glad when people aren't too shy.
Ryan, you have a channel?
No, I mean, I have YouTube videos, but I don't have a channel.
No, okay, fair enough.
Hey, Ryan, did you watch my UFO video?
Yes, I think I did.
Yeah, I saw that in McHenry. That shit was insane. It was like, it looked like a craft that was hovering in McHenry, Illinois. It looked like it was about 2.5 miles long. And the last 7 seconds of it, you can really see the video. And if you look at all the lights blinking, yeah, it was all within 7 seconds. This thing was like, if that was government, they've got shit that we don't know about, man. That fucking, every time I watch it, I get goosebumps.
Where can I watch us?
It's on my channel.
Oh yeah, what's your channel?
Well, it's
I thought you
called.
just said you didn't have a channel.
Well, I have a channel, but I don't like make a lot of YouTube videos. I play guitar.
Okay. Oh, fair enough, man.
It's just RRoR. I don't know how to give it to you or anything. I'm new on all this.
There's probably a way.
I'll use the power of the YouTube.
Oh, hey. Yeah,
Click
you,
on messages.
you can put it in the chat.
Oh,
Go up
Yeah.
to your top left-hand
Right.
corner, the blue chat bubble. Click on that. Yep. Yeah.
Well, you have to use your YouTube. Well, no, you use your Google for this.
Yeah.
top left-hand corner.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on here. Profile.
Ryan, you say you're not laughing. I can see you.
You like that? Here, I'll put the link in the chat thing.
Okay, thank you.
I made a few different videos from the video I did. There's a 42-second one. That's the original. And then I take
at
the
that.
last 7 seconds and slow it down.
Look at that. All day long, dude. That's how advanced I am now. Learning all
You're
this
doing
YouTube stuff and shit. Linking stuff on Google Hangouts while I'm live streaming on YouTube.
good. Well, thank you.
Wait, did you link it on Hangouts or on YouTube?
No, here on this, yeah. If
Okay.
you go into the chat bubble up on the top left-hand corner of your screen,
Okay.
here in
This is
Hangouts.
like you at the start of it trying to find us on the chat.
Hey, Ryan, you got to do this show in the daytime, man.
Ryan isn't awake during the day anymore, apparently. Like,
He's got to cut the.
he calls me at
line,
midnight all the time. Like, you awake?
Oh,
Yeah, Ryan, why
here's
are
the
you
problem.
awake so late?
I'm way late. Yeah, I am a wiggler late. I'm a bit of a night owl, and yeah, when I start working, I don't usually get up until like 9 or 10.
I'm a night owl too. I just can't be loud right now, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Jenny, do you have a YouTube channel?
I haven't made any videos, no, but I have playlists and stuff I've made of other people's videos.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing videos though.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Keep on getting down that that thought process that I should just start a channel up, but then especially after seeing all this whole demonetized shit that's going on, it's like definitely steering me away from it.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing craft videos.
Oh, that'd be
and,
cool.
Like, yeah, but I'd also want to do like some red pill commentary, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna demonetize me. Oh, screw it. Just I'll do it anyway.
Ryan, how bad does the demonetization hit you?
Brutally.
Yeah.
I think it would be about 1/6 of what I was getting before.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It'll pick back up when all the advertisers realize they made a big mistake.
Yeah, hopefully. Or maybe some. I was thinking.
Stupid of them to do. Nobody fucking watches cable, man.
Yeah.
Dude, don't count on that YouTube money. Just don't count on it.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
pretend
not.
like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a bonus.
Exactly.
Use it for weed and Wendy's, man.
What's that?
Use your YouTube money for weed and Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually would be like.
You guys have Wendy's down there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like one in BC, I think. There's not many left.
We got Wendy's everywhere.
They're so good.
Wendy's worldwide.
I miss the whole the awnings, how they would have all the glass like above you. You could sit underneath like the crazy rainstorms and all that while eating your Wendy's.
Back in the day.
Yeah, they got rid of those. Actually, there's a Tim Hortons out by where I live that has an old Wendy's shop there, and they still have it. Brings back the memories, that's for sure.
Far out.
Yeah, so Ryan, I told you earlier I got in trouble for that for writing that Pizzagate thing on Starbucks. So
Yeah.
I go to the Starbucks like every day, and now I've been called out. Like I don't know if I can like go back or like
You can absolutely go back.
it's a very awkward thing. Like I'm like over 30 years old. Like, I can't be doing shit like that.
Agreed.
Did they like call the cops on you?
Really bad. Huh?
Did they call the cops on you?
Oh no, they're like my buddies, but like it was at a different location, and like then they saw I was wearing my Pizzagate shirt, and somebody was like, Pizzagate? And I thought, like, oh, they want me to, like, explain all about Pizzagate. So I go into this whole explanation about Pizzagate. And he's like, yeah, well, somebody wrote that on the bathroom wall at the other location. I was like, oh, no! Like, I've been, like, trapped. So then I ran away. Not like I ran away, but I was like, well, I'll see you later. Like, so I can't do that no more. I'm sticking to shirts and billboards.
Well, guys, I'm ready for bed. Guys and gals.
Yeah, you guys have a good night. Pleasure meeting you all.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. And I learned some things, so next time might even go okay, technically.
We cracked some eggs of fucking truth in here.
That's right.
Hopefully we can all get back into the next one. Should have another one again.
Oh, we will.
I got you on my notifications. I'll see if you go live.
Yeah, same here.
Cool.
All right, like 4 notifications today from you.
Yeah, I got to tell you all my DMT and LSD stories too, Ryan.
Yeah, I would like to hear this.
Guys, let's just schedule another one tomorrow morning at like 3:30 a.m.
I like it.
That's good.
You guys,
see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Take it easy, Ryans.
Yep. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Jenny.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Adios.
Jenny. Let's see here.